Hi, welcome to Yarning at the Homestead. Welcome back to any previous viewers and welcome to any new viewers who might be checking me out. My name is Tammy and I'm coming to you from the small state of Connecticut on the eastern coast of the United States. This is episode 18. It is September 12th and I have not uploaded episode 17 yet because as my previous viewers know, my Wi-Fi where I live is not the best, and so I have to go elsewhere to upload videos, and I have not been able to get there since school started this week. So we started school this week. It went pretty well. I'm okay with it. Yeah, there are issues, and yeah, things still need to be dealt with, but I'm okay with how we're teaching right now. I am immunocompromised, so I do need to be careful, but it is so hard when you have children that need help. And so yeah, I'm helping them and I am in close proximity, and you know, but as soon as I walk away from them, I go and I sanitize my hands, and you know, I'm hoping for the best. And that's all that can be done. So this is going to be a pretty short episode because school started. The week school starts, probably the first couple of weeks school starts. When I get home, I'm exhausted and I just can't be bothered to do anything. And I've been getting up between 5:30 and 5:45 every morning, sometimes as early as 4:30 in the morning. So by the time I get home, I really just want to eat and go to bed. So, and if you can hear that thumping noise in the background, my spouse is throwing firewood down into the basement right now. So the firewood was cut throughout the summer and it's been sitting outside drying, and now it's going to get stored in the basement so that we can bring it up. We mostly heat in the wintertime with a wood burning stove, which is in the basement, and we also have an oil tank. And we use that occasionally, but it's mostly through wood burning. So, and since we live on 14 acres, we're surrounded by woods, and we just use our environment to heat. So what I wanted to come on with is, because I've gotten quite a few acquisitions over the past week, so I just wanted to come on in and talk about those. But before I do that, I will just briefly show you where I am. So in the Sharon show, I finished clue 1, and I'm working on clue 2, which is the stripe section. I have 2 more, it's 4 stripes each of this, and then there's another stripe section. So I have 8, 10 I think stripes left to go before I start the next part of that clue. Still loving the Swiss cheese, I'm still loving these colors. It's going to be massive when I finish it, if I ever finish it. That is the whether I ever finish it. Okay. Anyway, and I did start my boxy, so let me bring that out. It's not very far, but I did start my boxy. 410 stitches. Whoops, sorry. I hit the tripod. 410 stitches. I am alternating skeins, and I've only got about an inch. And I have about 19 more inches to go. It's supposed to be 19 inches, but it's more of a cropped, and I'll probably go at least another inch, depending on the size, because I am short. So 19 inches might be fine up to the where we split for the arms. Now I am wearing my beekeeper cardigan. I wore it today, and I have noticed that I really do need to add some to this. It falls completely off my shoulders. So I'm going to unpick the cast off edge, and I'm going to add probably 2 inches of ribbing, and hopefully that will keep it more on my shoulder. I'll still probably pin it, but it'll keep it more on my shoulders than it does now. But I love it. I love that I didn't do a full-length sleeve. I absolutely love the stitch pattern. I love the color. So everything else about it is perfect. I just need to close up some of this up here because it just falls off my shoulders. But I'm happy with it. Okay, so now on to acquisitions. So my friend that I have met online, Angela, hi Angela, she runs Yarn and Yarns. She had a brick and mortar shop in Wales, Penarth, I believe it's Penarth, Wales, and recently she had to close her brick and mortar because her lease was not renewed. So she's going to be going online, but she was doing some destashing of her brick and mortar shop. And so I decided I would grab one of the destashes, or actually two of the destashes. And it was for this Debbie Bliss Rialto DK. Okay, and so I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 balls of this. And then I also bought a heathered version, Debbie Bliss Rialto DK heathered. And I'm pretty sure, aren't these gorgeous together? Pretty sure I'm gonna do a Jennifer Steinglass 2-color sweater. I own several of her patterns, and I have not made one yet. And I know that several of them are made with DK. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I am going to do one of the Jennifer Steinglass sweaters because they're just so pretty. So I got that recently came in super quick. I mean, she shipped it. Sorry, I got an itch. She shipped it, and I think a week and a half later I had it, which is like, it's taking longer to get from Canada things than from Wales. Crazy. Oh, so today was local yarn store day. Normally it happens in the spring, I believe in April, and a lot of yarn stores did hold a virtual one in the spring. But some yarn stores also decided to hold it today. So I went to one in Avon, Connecticut called Knits and Pearls, and they're really nice there. It's probably my closest. There is one more that might be closer to me, but she carries mostly Noro yarns. But this one's only about 7 miles away. And then I'm pretty lucky, within an hour I can get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 local yarn shops, if not 6 local yarn shops. So I'm pretty lucky. Within 2 hours, I can also get to Webb's. I can also get to probably 5 or 6 other local yarn shops. So I'm pretty lucky where I live that I have a majority of places I can get to, and it's fun because each local yarn shop, although some of them may carry some of the same yarns, a lot of them have a bent of their own. They carry certain yarns that other yarn shops may not carry. And in fact, there's one down by the coast, Madison Wool, that I recently saw that she got a Wonderland yarn in that I would really like. She posted it on Facebook, so I'm gonna message her and see if she will. I've done it before. Well, I'll send her information, and she sends me the yarn. I mean, I send her a payment and she sends me the yarn. So I just don't want to take a drive down to the coast right now, because that's about an hour, a little over an hour to a little over an hour to drive there. But it's also a fun trip, and some days it's great to make the trip, and some days, I just don't want to. So anyway, so I went to my local yarn shop today, Knit and Pearls, and there was a little bit of a line to wait outside. I only took one picture there. I brought my camera, but then I didn't take pictures, and I ended up taking just one picture on my phone. But what I did get is at Knit and Pearls, they carry a lot of the Unique brand of yarn, and I love the Unique self-striping. I have several skeins of it, though I have not actually used it, but I have several skeins of it. But then I picked up this monochrome worsted in this. Look at that blue. Isn't that such a gorgeous blue? And I think I'm gonna make my spouse a cow for Christmas. I'm not gonna let them know that I'm making this because this color is just gorgeous. So I picked that up, and then I picked up some Regia because, let's say Halloween colors. Yeah, you see Halloween in there? I see Halloween in there. This is Arn and Carlos, and it's colorway 02459. Let's just say Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Oh darn, I meant to pick up needles. I do need some needles. And then for myself, I thought this was on sale, and I'm not sure whether it was or not, but it was just so pretty that I grabbed it. And this is Ba yarn, and it is the color is Cityscape, and it's their Sequoia base, which is 100% superwash merino, but it is, as you can see, it's either, I think it's more than a worsted, so it's a heavier base. Right now my brain is not thinking of the words, okay? Words are not working right now in my brain, but look at all those colors. Just look at them. Isn't it gorgeous? So I picked up, there were only 3 skeins left, so I got all 3. It's super, super soft. And I'm just gonna whip up a quick, probably a cowl-y type hoodie type thing that I can wear. What do you think? What do you think? Yeah, I think so. And I actually just did a pre-order for some Lolo Bean yarn. I bought a sweaters quantity. It was a pre-order that she only put up in her Facebook book group. So if you have ever wanted to get Lolo Bean yarn, she does that occasionally. She puts a pre-order up, in her Facebook group, and that is where you can get it. And so her Facebook group is called The Beanstalk. So yes, and I think the colorways are not similar, but it's a similar type. It's like a gray background with some speckles and splotches, for want of a better word, colors, and hers is called the Coastline, and I just loved it. So yes, so I got 3 skeins of this for myself, and then I did get some soak because I needed, so I got a new bottle of soak, so I needed it. But I came home, and surprise, surprise, my Grocery Girls Sock Talk is in, so I thought I would do an opening with you. So here we go. What is in this kit? Okay, so first come out, we have Sock Talk bag. Sock Talk bag. So a nice bag. I'm not a huge fan of the drawstrings with the rope because it makes a noise in it and a sound in it that is kind of, for me, shivers up my back, gives me shivers up my back, like nails on the chalkboard. The only other thing that does that to me is folding paper. When people fold paper with their fingernails, oh, look, my hair is standing up. Can you see that? My hair is standing up because of that. Hey, and then they did this with Leo and Boxy. So Leo and Boxy is a Canadian company, and it's from Flock to You, and this is Suns Out, Guns Out. 100%, this is 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and this is 100% good vibes. Can you read that? So this was also, I believe, a pre-order a couple weeks ago, and you get 2 mini skeins. I think the mini skeins have names too. I know I was watching their podcast the other day, and I didn't get through the whole thing, and I'm pretty sure that they had names for the mini skeins too. And then we got some Grocery Girls goodies. So we have I think this is a needle gauge. So a needle gauge. And then a bunch of little stitch markers. There's a sock. Or a pair of socks. Sock Talk. Sock Talk. I know, is that backwards? And then, whoops, a little Grocery Girls. Whoops, a little Grocery Girls basket. I just dropped one of because it's the light bulb to put onto the stitch markers. And then I got a Grocery Girls pin. And what else? And Grocery Girls, see, Words not working today. Tape measure. Oh, beans. I'm very excited about that. So I figured since I got home and I had all this yarn lately, I would just do a quick video upload and just explaining why everything was so late. So this is not, I'm about 15 minutes, not too bad. Excuse the no makeup face. I have a little bit of an eye infection, so I'm not wearing any makeup right now. And I actually have I've worn eye makeup to school, and then of course I got an eye infection because there's really no reason to wear makeup below your eyes because you have a mask on all day. So going to school has been interesting. The kids are fantastic. They've adapted really well. Really, the major reminders is about social distancing. It's just about social distancing. But I have 12 kids who are doing online learning, doing distance learning. And actually that's going to be broken down to 11 because I have one student who will be modifying the day, and he's going to be coming in for 4 days. So we have students Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday, Friday, and Wednesday it's all virtual. We're at school, but it's all virtual, and we have to meet with students, but we can kind of organize our day how we would like. And so we're going to be doing like RTI that day on Wednesdays. We'll be meeting with groups that need help in reading and help in math. But it's interesting. We'll see how it goes. There are definitely issues, and we'll see how long we'll stay. I mean, a lot of people thought we would be, right back into distance learning, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Although our state, our Connecticut has had some of the lowest numbers. Numbers are increasing, and of course flu season's coming up, so that is going to increase them more. So we'll see. But yeah, so just a short little video to say hi. I miss you. And actually one of the reasons for this is, hi Karen. One of the ladies I met today at Knit and Pearls is a knitting friend, Karen, and she does watch my podcast. And she says she hasn't figured out how to make a comment on them yet. But she asked me when my next one would be going up, and I'm like, oh, I have one. I've forgotten to load it, but I figured I'd load the two today, kind of close together, if I can get them up today, maybe tomorrow. But our anniversary, will be celebrating 29 years on Monday. 29 years. Marriage is work. It is work. It is compromise. It is understanding. It is respect. It is compassion. It is work. And yeah, it's been sometimes a lot of work, sometimes very little work, but 29 years. 29 years. So, all right, I will talk to you again soon, hopefully soon. Okay, thanks for joining in, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you subscribe, leave a comment. Okay, thanks. Bye. So our little sunflower patch, and if I walk around it, you can see that the heads have turned and are facing where the sun is. So if I walk this way and the sun is behind me, you can see that the heads have all turned and are facing the sun. Pretty cool. We have some baby ones down here. I think this one's called a teddy bear. You see it? Little teddy bear one. And we have some little ones coming up. So the deer did not get them all. We still have our little patch of sunflowers. There's a double-headed one up there. Look at that. Can you see it? The double-headed one. They're so beautiful. I love sunflowers.